Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And apparently, Andrew Schulz is back on his Flavor and 2 podcast. I don't know how long it's been since he had a pod, but he had to address and respond to Kendrick Lamar, basically saying, "Don't let no white comedian talk about a black woman. That's law." Apparently, he was referring to Andrew Schulz in that lyric, and so Schulz had to violate. Let's listen.
Let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he is saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's
it.
a law.
Now I understand why.
I do expect a white man to take rap lingo and how a man is putting his raps together and his metaphors and try to figure it out through proper English. Like, this is rap, buddy. Nobody's out here formatting sentences like it's a damn essay. No. Don't let no white comedian talk about black women. That law. All right? End of discussion.
He's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's
true.
going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fact.
But Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom you.
Yeah, you are getting
We need to
groomed.
ungroom you right now.
Let's see.
Okay?
Let's see.
I mean that, listen, because he sent people, he said slide on, what he said, slide on, where's the line? Okay. The N-words that coon, the N-words that being groomed, slide on both of them. Whoa, that seems like a call to violence.
It does.
Why would he call to, if he's about protecting black people, why would the call to violence be towards the black dudes, not the white guy making the joke?
Well, you gotta understand.
When a white man's playing victim and telling a man he's basically insinuating for black on black crime to happen, boy, the white privilege is just spewing off the screen right now. I'm sorry. That's how it's coming off. I'm sorry. I mean, he really didn't even have to respond to that, honestly. It was a very vague statement. Of course, it was pointed towards him. They said it was pointed towards some other guys, too, but they weren't even white. So why would Kendrick Lamar be talking about 2 other guys that's not even white? At least as far as I know. But yeah. This is coming off very trash, to be honest.
Well, no. You gotta understand.
I snitch. I cooperate. I tell.
Litigation.
Okay? You will squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Ken. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song with anybody that's suspected of abuse. He's never threatened to remove his music from Spotify because they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women. Hold on. This is all very important to Kendrick.
You know, proper research. They say I don't do it, but clearly they don't either, and they have a way bigger platform than me. But proper research would tell you that he wasn't defending R. Kelly. He was defending the fact that they were going to take off a long list of artists for a long list of music for folks that didn't even really do anything. Yeah, R. Kelly was in that list. Yeah, XXXTentacion was on that list, but it was a whole bunch of other artists on that list that probably were just accused of things. And Spotify was like, no, we're going to take them down. And Kendrick said, no, I'm not with that because we have to let the music live on. Because if you say we could take this one guy down, now you're trying to take Michael Jackson off of Spotify because of his allegations that he had when he was alive. So, yeah, it wasn't about defending R. Kelly. It was about defending art.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here. Because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I don't know if you're serious or making jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and rape
Oh yeah.
of R. Kelly. And actually, in reality, he would take his own music off Spotify to protect R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Someone who's kidnapped.
A sexual.
By the way, R. Kelly music is still on Spotify. By the way, R. Kelly music is still everywhere for you to listen to if you want to listen to it.
Predator. Yeah.
And black women?
Oof, children.
Are you saying that he's done songs with other men who have potentially put hands on black
Not
women?
potentially, confirmed.
Wait a minute, convicted?
Yeah, I don't know what you call Chris Brown, but yeah, whatever that is.
Not breezy. Not breezy. I took a picture with Chris Brown. Hey, bro, I took a picture with him immediately.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
We ain't protecting nobody. Y'all can protect your fucking selves.
Everybody gets these jokes over here.
Well. Now, while I'm sure it's a lot of people that found what Andrew Schulz had to say funny there, you saw my face the whole time. I was just really baffled at the shit I was hearing. To be honest, let's continue.
Yeah. Listen, rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women. So we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick. What? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick. What?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a real lyric from music that protects women.
I believe in the way at least Andrew Schulz is trying to do it. He's calling Kendrick Lamar a hypocrite, or at least rap and hip hop in general hypocrites for saying let's protect black women, but also referring to them as bitches, tricks, and hoes. Now, while I don't think the black women that we refer to that we want to protect are bitches, tricks, and hoes, there are some women out there that are black that are bitches, tricks, and hoes, unfortunately. It's just the truth of the matter. I'm just being honest. But at the end of the day, it doesn't give this white man the right to call it out because he doesn't understand what makes a woman who she is and the struggle and journey that she has to go through, especially as a black woman. It's just when you grow up with white privilege, it's just hard to, at least for me, I know all the other people that grew up with white privilege understand what he's saying, but for me, it's just hard to understand, Trust me. It's a lot of black women that I've called bitch. Would I ever call my mother a bitch? No. And if a white comedian decided to disrespect my mother, I would have a problem. That's just the truth of the matter. And that's just how it is, It's certain people that haven't treated me in a way to where you're a hoe, trick, slut. Now, if I get on a rap song and I want to be entertaining, especially to trivial and jovial minds like Andrew Schulz, then yeah, I'm not going to come on there with consciousness and tell you how you should protect black women. I'm just going to call women in general hoes because that's all your simple mind can understand.
And for decades protects what. And listen, right now the guy on top, Kung Fu Kenny,
he is the guy on top.
He is
making sure that comedians, he put a law in.
Yeah.
He put a law in place. All right, let's see the exact line, okay?
Well, I guess that was the start before everything we had saw. And then he also said,
here's the thing.
This is
the thing that is kind of funny about it is like first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. There's nothing he could do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do. If it's me and Kendrick.
All right, man. You know how tall Floyd Mayweather is, right? You know how tall Gervonta Davis is? Them niggas are short, and they'd still kick your ass. No matter how tall you are. Them niggas will still find a way to hit you with a 3, 4, or 5 piece. from Popeyes and have you on the ground in a food coma from their fist. That's just how it works. So honestly, if it was a fight between Kendrick Lamar and Andrew Schulz, let's pray to God they're not in prison, because I don't want to see that. But if I would like to see a squabble. I'm taking Kendrick Lamar. I'm taking the nigga that grew up in the hood over the nigga that grew up in the suburbs any day, all day.
If it's me, Kendrick, no, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well fuck you. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that besides put his legs in the air and choose a position. Maybe I'll let him choose a position.
Why are you pulling this picture up, Mark? Why are you doing this?
Put up that picture of him and Travis Kelce's girl. Look at that shit.
Oh my God, dude, that's unbelievable.
Yo, I'll be honest. I would go so far as to say I don't think he could stop most people on the planet from having sex with him. Like, the only reason he got security is to stop people from having sex with him whenever he wants. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people who could fuck me against.
Honestly, if you ask me, these gay jokes are the reason that Brilliant Idiots fell off, because there was a moment where all they could do was joke about dicks. And I'm not even just talking about him. I'm talking about him and Charlamagne. They just joked about dicks the whole podcast for about an hour and a half. I could not listen to it anymore. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I was like, yeah, this is a wrap for me. Now I just catch the highlights and clips. And, Andrew Schulz is okay. He's funny. I just think this is the wrong move to make as far as like responding to whatever Kendrick Lamar was talking about. Now, I'm not telling him to apologize. He's a comedian. He's going to do what comedians do, and that's just make jokes about it. I'm not telling him to apologize. I'm not telling him to not make jokes about it. Like, do you. Whatever helps you cope, then help you cope. But going so far to say that you would jail rape a man if y'all were in jail together because he's very short, I think is a bit too far. Okay, that's just my opinion. That's just my 2 cents.
I was in an elevator once with this drag queen, and this motherfucker was like 6'5".
Oh yeah.
And we're in the elevator, and we're going down. I'm like, yo, if he wanted to take it, I gotta cause a ruckus or something like that. Like, I gotta shit my pants. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
I gotta shit my pants.
That's the thought process you have when you're in the room with a guy that's seemingly bigger than you, like physically. Is that he could take me if he could take that like Diddy if he wanted to.
I gotta do something to stop. He might enjoy it. I have no clue what they're into, but I know with Kendrick that he's talking a lot of shit. But if it came down to it, I could put him on my lap. I could feed him a bottle. I could put him on my lap. I could feed him a bottle and make love to him if I wanted to, and there's nothing he could do about it. I might not be hard. Dick might just slap soft against his butt.
But you can just beat him up. You don't have to fuck him.
Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. So Peter Rosenberg had caught wind of what Schulz was saying about Kendrick Lamar, and this is what he said in a tweet. He was like, Schulz talking about who he would violate is rich. This man is 100% pure uncut bitch. Oh my God! Wait, why is Rosenberg crashing out on Andrew Schulz like this? Another great gift from the God. Charlamagne. Oh shit, not the God. I had more to say, but I'll save it for there. But then he continues. He goes, wait, which one is next? Yeah, this one. He goes, this take is so painfully bad. Like, so bad. Being friends with Charlamagne gave this guy a pass to give opinions on hip-hop. This era is unbelievable. Good thing no one gets checked anymore. And Schulz better pray that holds true. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think Kendrick Lamar or his friends are going to take him saying what he said lightly. Even though to him it was, I'm just joking. I understand that. But they're not going to take it lightly at all. Nope, not at all. Somewhere Hitta J3 is making some calls to wherever Schulz is and trying to figure out what gang is he tied with and can they run up on him. I'm just saying. Anyways, Peter Rosenberg goes, Kendrick calls out Schulz for running down black women, more specifically the dudes who let it happen unchecked. Schulz responds by saying, oh, because rappers are so pro-women. Schulz is no different than Bill O'Reilly, acting like Kdot is a 2 Live crew. It is a nonsensical response. It shows Schulz doesn't actually like or understand hip-hop. That's kind of what I took from it, too. It's crazy. This is another white man. Please hear me. Not all white guys are all built the same. Look, thanks for letting us know, Rosenberg. I'm glad all you white guys aren't built the same. For some of us, black culture is not wacky fodder or a means to an end. Well, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the white people that understands and respects black culture. Andrew Schulz is not one of them. Not one of them at all. And then he goes on to give us a clip. Let's watch.
Schulz, all right? I've never understood it. I don't get it. Never understood how he got a voice on hip-hop. He's not a DJ, not an expert on the culture, not anyone who's ever put anyone on, played music, supported artists. He just sat next to Charlemagne and all of a sudden got a pass to start talking about a music and culture he knows nothing about and doesn't understand fundamentally. Kendrick takes a shot on him on the album by pointing out that people shouldn't let a white comedian talk about black women, whatever. His response is to threaten to sexually assault Kendrick in a weird, joking way. Okay, flat, weird joke, but I get it. I get the job you're trying to do. And then also responds by pulling this, since when is hip-hop?
Nah, that's the thing, Rosenberg. That Aiden Ross crowd probably loved that joke. They probably loved that joke. Like, ha, ha, laughing at the gay shit. They loved that joke. That Aiden Ross crowd, they loved it, for sure.
Been so pro-women. Because hip-hop's so pro-women. Why are you talking about hip-hop? We're talking about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick is the representative for all rap. Do you even like rap? Do you even like hip-hop? Like, I know you don't care about black culture at all. Like, you're one of those people who talks about the music because it's hot and trendy. You don't know it. You don't get it. You don't love it. Deep down, it's just a means to an end for you. I get that. But you went straight Bill O'Reilly? And when a rap artist says something, you come at all rap as if Kendrick Lamar is 2 Live Crew? The man's been uplifting women his entire career. How was that your reply? I don't know, Andrew.
Okay, so basically that was the tweet. He basically said what he said in his tweet in the video response, which is fine. Shout out to Peter Rosenberg. I'm sorry, tripping over my words. Anywho, yeah. In my opinion, Andrew Schulz should have just let this go. This has nothing to do with him. Yes, while Kendrick Lamar was responding to him or addressing him or dissing him in a song, and I mean, if you're going the academics route, you don't hear that and take it lightly. But even Ack heard Kendrick call him compromised, and he just let it go. He was like, you know what? I'll take that. No diddy. It is what it is. And I just think Andrew Schulz should just let it go. Like, at the end of the day, you're not looking good in my eyes. I don't know about other black people's eyes, but I know I don't just speak for everybody. I'm just speaking for myself, but that was very distasteful what I just heard from Andrew Schulz, and I expected something funnier in response, not more so playing the victim, because that's how it comes off and that's how it sounded. And for some reason, whenever white people are getting attacked, they play the victim. The Hawk Tour girl just did a meme coin and it skyrocketed and then it dropped. She basically pulled the rug on a meme coin. And she was in spaces with CoffeeZilla playing the fucking victim. It wasn't my fault. Bitch, you just made millions of dollars. Like, shut up. You did it on purpose. You know what you were doing. You knew when it got to a certain point, you were going to pull the rug from under all the people that was invested in this meme coin. Don't play the fucking victim. Just either own up to it or take your money and run away. Like, I don't care what you do, but don't sit here and act like you did nothing wrong. And that's all. And while I'm sure the joke that Andrew Schulz made about the black woman or comedian or whatever was distasteful, and I think it was about black wives or something, it was very distasteful, and he probably should have not crossed that line. I don't think he should have, dug a deeper hole for himself. Because now not only did he just go in there and tell a whole bunch of bad cryptic jokes and a lot of horrible sarcasm from him and his co-host. But now he basically threatened to rape Kendrick Lamar. They were alone in jail in a very jovial way for sure, but I think he was just saying that to say I would beat this person up if it was just me and him. So I don't know why he's talking spicy to me like that. And honestly, he asked me, I don't think Andrew Schulz would hurt a fly. I think he'd do what most white people would do, and that's call the police. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about what Peter Rosenberg had to say about Andrew Schulz comments, Andrew Schulz comments himself, my commentary on it, whether you agree or disagree, I'm all ears. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.